Hello, this is Javier Ismael Fernandez from My Abogados, and today I'd like to talk about selling a property in Spain as a non-resident. If you're planning to sell your property in Spain, there are a few requirements and obligations that you have to fulfill. The first one is the 3% tax withholding. That means that if you are a non-resident in Spain, the buyer has the obligation to make a retention of the 3% of the price to be paid to the tax authorities. The reason of this is to guarantee the payment of the potential capital gain tax of the vendor by the Spanish authorities. It means that if you make no profit with the sale of your property, you have the right to apply and get the 3% tax rebate from the Spanish tax office. The second obligation that you have is the payment of the municipal plusvalía tax or local plusvalía tax, what we call in Spanish plusvalía municipal, that is based on the increase of value of the land. And nowadays we have two alternative systems for the calculations of this tax. One that is based on the real value, that means the purchase and sales price, and the second one that is based on the system of coefficients that is given by the municipality. In any case, you have the right to choose the most beneficial one for you. And together with this, it is also important to understand that it's a standard in cost of sold to pay the agency commission by the vendor, and the standard amount is 5% plus VAT on the sales price. Finally, the vendor should consider that it's also his obligation to pay any expense for the cancellation of any charge, like the mortgage cancellation or the cancellation or any potential embargo that is charging the property. Once we understand this, there are also a couple of documents that they have to be provided by the vendor when selling the property. The first one is what we call the energy certificate. That is a document provided by an architect or a technician to assess the efficiency of the property, and it's a compulsory and necessary requirement when you sell a property in Spain. The second one is the community certificate. That is a document provided by the community administration to attest that there are no debts over the property and that the vendor is up to date with the payment of the community fees. So finally, and to summarize the situation, remember that if you're selling the property as a non-resident, the 3% tax retention will be applicable together with the retention of the plus value tax, and these specific documents that you have to be provided for a smooth and successful transaction.